Bombshell show. My Ashola.
And your girl Schizo.
And today's episode is brought to you by water. I'm drinking water.
I'm drinking water too. Thanks for the H2O. Time to cleanse.
It's free. So, I mean, you have all the H2O you want.
Oh, I appreciate water, especially knowing what's happening in other cities in America. You learn to appreciate the H2O that's given out of your own tap.
It's clear. You know, you can see through it.
It's pure.
It doesn't smell bad.
Yes. It's actually, like you said, it's clear.
It doesn't make your brain, deteriorate. So this is good. Yay. Yay for that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Wake up every morning. Count your blessings.
You ready for Dear Schizo?
Of course, all the time.
All right, let's get into it. And it's time for Dear Schizo.
Dear Schizo. Help me, please.
All right, today's Dear Schizo says, Dear Schizo, my husband of 26 years confessed to me that he recently, for the last 3 to 4 years, had been having a relationship with his first love from high school. They never met up physically because she lives in another state, but they text and spoke on the phone daily. And at times, they've had phone sex and shared pictures. He works out of town at the time and had unlimited free time to devote to their relationship. A close friend of his recently died, and that's when he confessed, saying that his friend's death made him realize that he needed to make our marriage stronger. He ended it with her. He showed me texts regarding the breakup. He told me that they're only ever communicate via phone, never email, and has allowed me to access his phone. However, while looking at his phone, I came across emails from her in the trash folder. I asked him about it, and when he got upset when I asked to see them. Then he deleted some emails and then stayed in the room while I looked at the rest. He has given me the password to his computer and his phone, but he won't share his email with me. Yesterday, I noticed he has added another email account to his phone. I've been reading about saving your marriage after betrayal, and some sources say that the betrayed spouse needs to secretly monitor the unfaithful spouse's email, phone, messages, etc. in order to reassure themselves that the affair has not started again. I feel very conflicted about this. He says he wants to repair our marriage and become close again, and I want that too, but I still feel very betrayed and angry. What do you think about stooping in these circumstances? Signed, Anguished and Wretched.
This is tricky, but it's not tricky. I feel that in this situation, I feel like if a spouse comes to me saying, hey, I have done wrong and I want to rectify the situation, right? That means you need to be as transparent as possible. 100% transparency. Meaning don't sit here and come to me and say, hey, this is what's happening. I changed my mind. I did wrong. I'm coming to you because he did good by coming to you before you found out. Because some people just keep doing it until they get caught. But the fact that he corrected himself before you even found out and said, hey, look, and he could have just stopped and just minded his business, act like it never happened and continued to live this happy lifestyle. But at the end of the day, he said, you know what? Look, I did wrong. I'm trying to correct it. My bad. Here's my password to my phone. Here's the passwords to everything. But no, don't sit here and give me all your passwords except something. That means you're still hiding something. And it only takes 2% to slip up. So I feel like as a woman, I would say, hey, look, if you want it, you did wrong. And I understand that. And if I choose right now, I'm choosing to forgive you, not forget, but to forgive you and take the proper steps to mend this situation. However, you need to be transparent. Now, my thing is transparency may not happen for a long time. I mean, I've been in long relationships where, hey, I have access to passwords and things like that, but I don't check up on the person because I have trust. I don't really care. You're not giving me a reason. Now, let's say some things popped off or whatever. I might be, antsy and having that itch to log into your Facebook or your Instagram or your Twitter or read your emails. But eventually that will fade away as I feel that you are doing a good job. I feel like people need to treat cheaters like addicts. Meaning you have a drinking problem, right? So that means at the end of the day, I'm going to show me all your little hiding spots in the house where you hide your little liquor so I can help you not fall into that trap. Meaning that I don't know what may happen. Then I need to sit down and talk to my boyfriend or husband. Why did you start cheating? Is it because of me? Is it because I'm getting fat? Is it because I'm not giving you enough attention? I'm not giving you enough sexual attention? Whatever it is. Because sometimes it could be your fault. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Meaning, if you're always busy with work and you don't give that person attention, and they're going to find attention somewhere. We're human. So therefore, you might say, you know what? For this situation not to happen again, let me also fix myself as well. Meaning, even if it's not physical appearance, but just saying, hey, let me actually give you more attention. Let me give you a massage. Let's go out. Let's put a little spice in our life. Great. Do that. So, but I definitely For him, you need to let him know and give him that ultimatum. If you want to make things work and you want to move forward, we need to be 100% transparent. And from there, you need to trust me to know that, hey, look, trust is going to have to be built. You broke it down. You caused the crack. Let it mend. And go through that process. That's all that is. That's my advice. To, what's her name? How'd she sign off?
Anguished and wretched.
Anguished and wretched. That's all I'm saying. Work on that. I think I did look good. I think that was a responsible response on both parties. I feel like both parties can be like, hey, I should be transparent. And, hopefully she'll learn. Because sometimes women will come around, but you gotta let them come around. Don't sit there. If you have nothing to hide, why hide anything at all? Just let it all be out. And one key point, guys, you might as well put it all out at one time and let her be mad all at once. Don't sit here and give her 20% of mad, then put some new information. Oh yeah, I kissed her. What? 2 weeks later. Oh yeah, I touched a titty. What? Oh yeah, I forgot. We slept together. What? No. Tell me all this at one time so we can be mad, be done, and start mending and building. Don't keep, thinking that you're going to take a brick away and then think that, oh yeah, let me take one brick. No, crash the whole wall down so we can build a new wall. That's the best way. Get it out. Let her figure out. If she wants to leave you, she will leave you. It's either going to be today or 6 months when you finally put the truth out. That's all. That's all. I'm done. Because I could talk about relationships all day. All day.
Okay.
All right.
Serena Williams lost, and I was sad.
Huh? Who? Williams?
Serena Williams.
So, man, we were cheering for you, man.
My heart is sad.
We were cheering for you. I love Serena. Why is your heart sad?
Because I didn't want her to lose.
I know. I mean, I support her career. She
did so good.
I'm with Chase, and I see her picture, her poster, because she's an advocate for Chase, and I support her. She's a winner. That's how I look at her, as a winner. It's very rare that you hear that she loses. Very rare, if never.
I mean, she loses, but this one
I didn't watch the match. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't watch the match. But, I'm just one of those people that you feel like, oh, they're going to win. No problem.
No. Man, no. You didn't understand. It was...
Let me drink my
There are
water.
only 2 people who had perfect, scores and stuff.
Really?
And yes, her and this German lady. And the German lady still has a perfect score. And she actually got a grand slam. That was cool. I thought Serena was going to get a grand slam. And she didn't. But that's okay because she gets plenty of grand slams. But I just, sometimes in my heart, I just want her to win all the grand slams. Yeah. Not just because she's black, because she's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like anybody who's successful. Like, if you're good at what you do, you want to see them succeed over and over and over again. And show that, hey, somebody can be perfect at what they, and what they're happy about.
And if they happen to be black,
even better. I mean, just because we're black, I'm going to support that. Like, that just shows that, hey, it inspires me to say, hey,
black
look,
excellence.
Right. I can be excellent at what I'm doing and I need to work harder. So, but other than that, but it also shows that, hey, look, even somebody perfect may lose one and that's fine. But I bet you this ain't going to be her last tournament, her last match.
Of course not. And then she's lost before. It's not like this is the first time she's ever lost.
Right.
I just didn't want her to lose and my feelings are hurt. And I just want to throw that out there.
Bam. Interesting fact. But shout out to Serena Williams. You're dope. We love you.
You're hot. The little thing she did when she let legs out and she was like holding herself up on the bars. Dope. I can't do that. And I got some pretty good muscle strength. Well, I had pretty good muscle strength.
I could never do that. Even if I was 5 years old when my bones were limber. I can never do that. Even if I tried. It just never happened. I don't know why. I really, when I grew up, I always wanted to be flexible and I never was flexible. I hated that about myself. I wanted to be the one who could just bust a split, even when I was at 5 when it was cute. And then I wanted to bust a split when it was even like, hey, high school, boop, got him, but that was when I was ratchet and young and dumb.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. You think I could still bust a split now?
No.
If I keep training?
Over time?
Yeah, if I keep stretching?
Over time, yes.
Even if I never busted a split ever in my life?
Over time, yes. Over time.
You gonna teach me how to bust a split?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
We don't work well together when when I have to push you and stuff. Remember that's how much I tell you run?
Yeah, but I did what? I completed it.
No, you cursed at me.
No, I did.
When I had my hand in your back and I was pushing you.
All I did was move it.
You were cursing at me.
No, I did not curse at you. I moved. I said, girl, get off of me. Stop.
That's all you said?
Let me die. That's all I said.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, that didn't work very well. Me pushing you doesn't work very well.
No, but we completed though. That's all that matters.
But you were scary.
I was not scary.
Yes.
I mean, you lost a fingernail, but that was it.
See, that's why I can't do it.
No, you be fine.
How about I find someone to train you? It'd be really good.
No. I don't want anybody to see me bust a split on it.
No.
I'm like,
no. All I'm saying is,
it's Sunday. Why am I talking about this? No.
When I tried to teach you, when I tried to train you to run, you fought me every bit of the way. You didn't want to run. As soon as it got too bad, you're like, I can't. My back hurt. Remember, you're like, my back hurt. I can't run. I don't want to hear it when you're like, my legs are stretching. I can't take it anymore. No, so I'm not even about to. No, you've already run that. I'm not training you on anything anymore.
You see, she likes to give up on me. Why would you give up on me? I'm supposed to be your team player.
I won't give up.
But you are. Well, you singing the wrong track.
Even if the skies get rough. It's not what I said. I said, nah. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me 2 times. Well, you can't fool me again. I told you that's what George Bush said that one time.
Stop quoting people that would. No, stop. No, but seriously though, no, sometimes, in certain situations you want to be pushed. Especially when it's been a while. I'm the type of person where I hate, like, when it comes to working out, I hate people who, like, are, like, above me. Even though you should work with people who are a little bit better than you, because it will push you. But, my thing is, when it's been a while since I ran, and I ran track, I did 100-meter hurdles. Hey, shout out. But when I'm like, okay, hey, let's run a mile. First off, even when I was fit, I barely ran a mile in 10 minutes. How do you plan on me running a mile in 10 minutes when it's been years now? And so now all of a sudden now you over here pushing my back and my body is just shutting down at this point. It's shutting down. Bloop, bloop. Now I'm a fighter. I kept pushing and I kept pushing. But guess what? When I'm pushing, you got this chick right here pushing my back even further. And then I felt my spine just turn into like a spaghetti. And I thought I was going to die that day. I felt like my whole body was going to collapse and you were going to catch me.
And that's why I won't teach her how to do a split.
But that's different though. A split is like, stretching. I can stretch. It's
gonna hurt. You're gonna feel like your muscles are tearing.
Okay, that's fine.
So what happens when you feel like your muscles are tearing?
Okay, I'm about to bust a split. What's up? That's a new talent.
So you were talking about your spine noodles, but you can't.
Because I hate running. But stretching, I never had a problem with stretching. I love weightlifting. Workout is no pain, no gain. Every work I've done has always been some pain. Running is a whole new different pain. Like, that's a mental kind of pain that I can't handle. But stretching or lifting weights, if you told me, hey, you're going to do 100, it's going to be like hard work. Your chest is going to be, I'm going to hold your chest down. I love lifting weights. I can do that. But when it comes to stretching, I can mentally do that. Running, oh my God. Just the fact that when they say go, start, and I see the little clock going, and I know I have a mile to run, tears fall off my eye before I even start sweating. You will see tears before you see sweat. That's how much I hate running.
Today I ran sprints. I didn't like it. I ran 100s. I was supposed to run 12.
Where'd you go?
Right outside there's a field, like it's an elementary school, out right outside my street. If you know where you turn, there's an elementary school over there. So I went over there. I ran 100s, and the first one was very good. Actually, the first one wasn't good. So
I want to do 100s.
Every time I say come through, you'd be like,
you didn't tell me no, because this is how she be tricking me, y'all. She would say, hey, let's run. When I hear run, for her, let's run a mile or 2. I don't have time for that. Catch me in the weight room. But sprints, I could do sprints. See, that's a mental thing. Like, I like to see the finish line. That is me. I like to see the finish line, which is bad in real life goals, because sometimes in life, especially like, let's say like right now in this podcast, doing this podcast, we want to launch. It would be great to say, hey, we're going to be super successful, have thousands of listeners, thousands of followers on all avenues. But sometimes you don't know. That means I can't see the finish line. And when you have that mentality, sometimes you want to give up and struggle and things like that. And you have to keep pushing and hoping that, hey, look, keep pushing for long periods of time, you will reach the finish line, even though something like this has no finish line. But you have goals. But I'm a sprinter. I like to see the finish line. I like to see 100. Great. Even 200. But when coach says, hey, run that 400, hell to the no, because I'm on the finish line. That means that's a long way right now. I don't like that.
Well, I did 100.
Okay.
100s. The first one was not very good. Apparently I had terrible form. So my form was corrected. The person training me corrected my form.
All right.
The second through 7th, beastie.
How many did you do?
I was supposed to do 12.
Hell no.
By the time I got to my 9th one, he was like, look, at this point, you're just going slow. So I'll tell you what, this 10th one, if you do it and I'm happy with it and you push really hard and your form is perfect and you don't stop, like, how when you know where the finish line is?
Yeah.
And then when you get closer, you start running slower.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, and you run the same speed all the way through the finish line and not just be like, I'm close enough and then kind of just, Then we can stop at 10.
So did he time, did your trainer time you?
He timed me.
So what's your time?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
It was that bad?
No, I feel like if he doesn't like to tell me because I feel like he wants me, if he tells me and then I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good, then I won't push harder. True. So he just always has his face of disdain when I come back. He's just like, I just didn't do well.
Okay, so what do? Do you run 100 and then walk back 100?
No.
Or do you run 100?
No, I run 100. Then I wait. He times it. I think he gives me 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then I run back to where I started in 30 seconds. He blows a whistle. Here's a whistle. He's too intense for me.
I'm not gonna lie, 12 is a lot though.
Yeah, I got to 10 and he let me stop at 10 because apparently the last one I did I had my
Well, you know what? Let me tell you about coaches though. That's how you know this person or coach or trainers or whatever. Sometimes they'll give you like a random number. Like, hey, you're going to do like 15, 20. Really in their head, they know that you're about to do like 8. No, because sometimes when you know you're going to do 12, there's two types of people. Either you know you're going to do 12, you're going to be like, okay, 12, great, let me knock them out. Then you have people who are like, 12, okay, I'm about to BS the first 4. Just so, just because let me, withstand my strength and then kill it at the end. Or you're going to give your full.
I gave my full and then
that last 4
as much as I could.
And just die. And sometimes coaches like that. They like to see, okay, let me see your best because your first one should low-key be your best.
Once I got the form right.
Yeah, and it's all about form. And form is important when it comes to working out. Not because of, hey, this is how you're supposed to. Majority of the time is because it helps your back.
You won't hurt yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt yourself. And a lot of people who try to train themselves and don't have people who can let them know, hey, because my thing is, you can't see yourself when you're working out. You think you're doing it, but when, especially people who bench and you got your spine all up and your back lifting up, that's not good. That means the weight is too heavy. That means your back is saying, hold up, we need more.
Wait a minute, let me take them weights up in it. Drink.
I'm not drinking this H2O. No. But, however, no, it's Sunday. We don't drink for when you're singing. We put money in the collection plate.
Yes. Drop $1.
Bing. Okay, so that's all that is. But other than that, I might need to train with y'all. I might train with y'all maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm gonna just say Monday and Wednesday.
Why don't we do what are Mondays and Thursdays?
Mondays and Thursdays. I'll try, and then I will give y'all a review.
Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays. Those are good days. Because Wednesdays and Fridays, that's not good days.
Okay.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay, Monday and Thursdays, and I will give y'all a review of this training. This is me being an athlete. You're an athlete too because you're a different type of athlete because you're a dancer, and some people undermine dancers, and I feel like y'all are a different type of athletes. Y'all have more of a mental strength about working
but
out.
I've trained with him a lot. And he's okay. So today I really wanted to cry, while I was doing my sprints, but I already know if I cry, cause I'm a crier. If I really feel like I can't do it, I will just bust out crying.
She get mad that I cursed her out.
Girl, it makes him angry when I cry. He just gets annoyed. He's like, okay, so do you want to be fat? Why am I here? Then why am I here? He gets so mad. He's like, so then why am I here if you're not going to do it? But I am going to do it. I want to cry about it. And he don't take that. So I just found out, and then he just gets really angry and then he don't want to listen to me anymore. And when I really am I can't do it no more. He's not even listening because he's like, you just told me that 5 minutes ago. So I learned not to cry. And I feel like because I didn't cry and he saw me trying and struggling and I really wanted to cry, he was just like, look, one more, do it perfect, we can go.
And I believe in that. I mean, it's a good trainer. Usually trainers don't want you to show pain because you know what? People who work out are pretty good in life because they know that, hey, look, sometimes you got to fight through the pain. Physical, mental, emotional. At the end of the day, you won't have to get through it because at the end of the day, it's going to get better, right? Because once you finish that, when you hit that finish line, you're like, whew.
No,
okay.
It took me about a good 5-10 minutes to get back to, okay, I was dying.
But yeah, I mean, I'm afraid I haven't really done sprints. I mean, I've done sprints little here and there. I don't know if I can do 12, but I know I'm really strong. I'm a strong person where I can give you a good solid, like 5 good sprints, same time, 5, 6, maybe 12. I might cry because I'm like, hold on, coach. My calves back. I
really felt like my legs weren't gonna go anymore.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I'm a person where I like the finish line because I know I'm gonna get to rest. So as much as I'm feeling that pain, I'm like, line, whoo, let that, rub them thighs. You start rubbing them, you try to keep your arm up like, ooh, Lord, coach, woo, and then, especially if it's like a real track, sometimes it depends on how much time they want you to have. They might say, okay, walk around the lap. And then once you hit that line, go straight, right? Or, like you said, or you might walk back the line, and once you get back to the beginning, you run straight. So sometimes I cheat myself, and that's the problem. That's how you know who you are.
Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person where I will sprint that and hit that 112, 13 seconds, right? That's really slow, low key in a country meter dash. I'm just saying for the
I'm pretty sure I was way faster than that.
Oh,
you said 113?
No, 12 to 13 seconds.
Oh, they said 100. I was like, wait, that's over. That's 2 minutes.
No, 100. I mean, like if you're trying to just be okay with it, 12 to 13.
In 13, gotcha.
Yeah, but like 11, 10, it's probably good for girls. I'm assuming, I don't know. I forgot the times again, but I think like 11 or 10 is.
Well, then I know mine was bad.
And then guys are like 9, 10. But that's like really fast. Like, this is competitive. Like,
when I used to do 40s, my time was 8, so.
Well, I don't know about 40s. I don't think I've really done a 40 like that. I mean, I know football players do that, but other than that, I feel like I'm the type of person where I'm going to give you a good solid 12, 13 seconds, right? And it's going to take me a good 30 seconds to 50 seconds to walk back. I'm going to put my foot, heel to foot, because I don't feel like going to that start line because now my chest is burning. For some reason, every time I breathe in oxygen, I feel like my esophagus is about to fall out. So I gotta take small breathe. That's how you hear me.
I feel like that's why he didn't have me walk back. He just timed out 30 seconds.
Got you.
He's like, no, we're just gonna time out this 30 seconds and then you're gonna run.
And you know what the funny thing about it is, I drink water like naturally. Okay, like my mind is weird. Like I don't really think about water until like maybe, oh yeah, I'm eating something. Oh, I need to drink some water. But for some reason, water is the best after a good workout. Like it's better than everything that you have ever tried. It's better than juice. It's better than liquor. All that good stuff.
Water makes me cramp.
Oh.
If I drink water after I work out. No, even if I take a sip after I work out, it makes me cramp.
Oh, damn. That's crucial.
Speaking of different body types.
Yes, indeed.
I want to talk about Barbie.
Yes.
Barbie finally came out with different size, different color, different shape Barbies.
I didn't even get to see the shape of it.
Okay, here, I'll pull it.
I know I see like a meme of a girl looking at it crazy, but I didn't really get to see the thing. We're going to watch it.
There you go. No, it's not.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Yeah, see?
Oh, like, so they got like short, tall.
Short, chubby Barbies, tall, big Barbies, wide hip Barbies, little hip Barbies, tall, skinny Barbies, regular Barbie.
Got you.
They're normal proportions for average women.
Okay.
So, this is something that just came out, this article came out maybe today, actually a couple hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to ask you, cause I have my own opinion.
All right.
When they make these Barbies, like when they make a chubbier Barbie, is that good for little girls or bad for little girls?
I think it's good.
And why?
The reason why I think it's good is because, okay, let's talk about the original controversy, right? Mm-hmm. Either having a white Barbie doll or a black Barbie doll, mm-hmm. right? Even though white Barbie dolls sell a lot more, for people who do have the money to go buy, because Barbie dolls are expensive. I don't know about y'all, but they be like $30, $50, $100 out there. But let's say someone who is willing to say, I'm gonna buy a Barbie doll for their daughter and they're black. Sometimes you want to see somebody that looks like you. Because now you're thinking, okay, if I'm holding a Barbie that's white, I'm gonna think, okay, well, white is what it was hot. That's what you're buying me. That's the only thing I'm seeing on the shelf. Because when you see things that are popping on commercials or on the shelf, you think that's what people like. So if I only see white Barbies, I'm gonna think, oh, I wish I was white because I'm perceiving in my mind that's what's hot. Until all of a sudden somebody presents me to a black Barbie doll, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I just picked the one that looks like me. Great. And then I'm seeing a perfect figure. Now, in America, we know that everybody has different body shapes. You have ruler shapes, you have pear shapes, you have apple shapes, you have hourglass shape. Everybody is not born the same shape. So therefore, don't sit there and show me a hourglass shape and say, oh man, maybe if I lose weight, I'll look like her. No, because you have a apple shape, or you have a pear shape, meaning that if you gain a little weight, or you have a lot of hips, but you got no breasts. You got the apple shape that they heavy up top, but they got skinny legs. Those are the ones that your legs are bombing. Like it matches the Barbie shape, but up top, you look like a house. Like you look like a Barbie house. That's where it changes up. Get the hourglass. Hourglasses are winning because that's what we're hot right now. But in 30, 40 years, we don't know. Maybe ruler shapes are popping. Usually ruler shapes may be popping maybe in the model world of all we know. Because why? They're like hangers. You could throw any type of cloth on them and they look good. They look chic. They look like Model-esque. Great. Depends on what you're doing. But at the end of the day, if it's great to see that, hey, I could pick my type and say, oh, that looks like me. I like her. She looks fashionable. And go with that. So to me, I feel like talking to a friend who used to be a stylist, people look at people who have hourglass and try on clothes of hourglass people and be like, why does it not fit me? Why do I not look the same? Not knowing that, hey, because of your shape, you shouldn't be looking at these type of clothes. You should look at these type of patterns or these type of shape. Maybe you need things that will help accentuate, certain things, your curves or hips or whatever. And you'd be like, oh, if I have known this as a ruler shaped body, I could wear this, this, and this. Like right now, ruler shaped bodies don't need to be wearing no sundresses. Ain't gonna do you justice like the hourglass girls. But however, there's other outfits that you can wear where it's like, hey, this dress drapes on me and it looks flawless on you with some heels. And it's like, wow, it looks so loose but chic. But for hourglass, we just fill it in and we look like we about to hit the club. I'm just saying. So I feel like, yeah, definitely, you know your daughter, you know how they are, get someone that fits your daughter, see this. So she said like, hey, this is beauty. These are all type of beautiful different women, even for boys too. It works.
I disagree.
Oh Lord.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
Not saying that they should stay with the normal, Barbie they've already had. Mm-hmm. I'm happy they made Barbies in different skin tones because you can't change your skin tone. I think all skin tones are pretty. Personally, I feel like I need to sit in the sun. My winter skin is not my favorite skin. I love when I'm, bronze and golden from the sun. So I think all shades pretty. Personally, I don't like the shade on me, but whatever. I feel that different body sizes though is promoting people to be complacent in where they are. Now I'm not talking about body shapes. Like you said, apple, pear, whatever, cool. You can't change that. But as for body sizes, this one is a little chunkier. It's a little chunkier.
There's some people who are born chunky, don't you think?
No. I think some people are just chunky because they're not doing the things that they need to do to be smaller. I'm not saying it needs to be a stick figure. We're looking at a Barbie. I'm just saying this one's a bit chunkier.
So you saying that's chunky?
No, these are the ones they're having right now. But I've seen other ones like in advertisements that were a bit bigger, and I just feel like that's letting them say it's okay to be that size, and it's not.
I mean, it depends. I feel like there are people out there. I mean, can you agree to say that there are people out there that no matter what, their metabolism is very slow? So even if they do try, it's very hard. Like they're not just naturally.
There are exceptions to every rule, but I'm saying this is America. We already know we got some fat children that are just fat just because they're fat.
Well, yeah. I mean,
we have a lot more that are just fat just to be fat than we have people that actually have problems.
But people who do have problems, that's why I feel like they're catering to those people. Like even though there might be a 5%, let's say, like I said, I haven't researched.
But you're talking about, there's 5%, but whatever. Let's say it's 5%, okay. Whatever. The parents with fat kids are still gonna buy their kids the ones that are just fat, the fat Barbies. And they're like, oh, this Barbie looks like me. I'm cool. I'm normal. No, you're fat. Then I get so upset because as I used to work in high school, I saw so many fat kids who were fat for no reason. Why are you fat? Like, it would really annoy and bother me. And then they came to school with hot Cheetos and Takis and Snickers and soda and bubblegum and all this. And I'm like, who bought you this? You have no job.
Hold on. Can I insert that? Let me talk about, I feel like this is even another topic, why people are fat in America, right? Have you been, I don't know if you've been shopping, but sometimes being like fast food and all these cheap stuff is cheap. Being healthy is expensive. Sometimes what happens if people, like, that's why I love it. Sometimes if you see big people, they're probably like poor. Like they're struggling. Like, hey, hot Cheetos was like literally 99 cents versus.
You can get 12 bananas for 99 cents at H-E-B.
What?
I just bought them today. It was 12 for 99 cents. Now, you can get one bag of Cheetos or 12 bananas.
My thing is...
You can get a bag of grapefruit for $4.
My thing is...
You can get... How many grapefruit is that? You can get... It'll be about like 10 grapefruit in there. So for $4, if you divide that by 10, what is that? What is that?
I'm just saying, but you have to agree that being like... If you have to... a grocery cart of someone who's unhealthy versus a grocery cart who's healthy, you will say that it's more... Girl, I don't know what...
It depends on what you're buying. It depends on what you're buying. For instance, like, okay, let's say they had a bag of Takis, a bag of Snicker, a bag of hot Cheetos, and a Coke, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say each of those were $1 for $4. For that same $4, you can buy a bottle of water, which is, you can actually buy an entire pack of bottle of water for like way less. But a bottle of water. You can buy, an apple for 33 cents. You can buy, let's see, you'll need a starch or something. You can buy a roll for actually, you can buy the little French rolls in the grocery stores for $4. That's 25 cents. So now you got water, you've got, an apple, you got a French roll. You can even buy a stick of cheese for 89 cents, a little thing of cheese or whatever. Now you have cheese, bread, apple, and water. That's healthy breakfast for you. And it's cheaper than what you just ate with the Takis and the cheese, hot Cheetos, and the soda and the Snickers. And what?
Either.
And you can do a multitude of things with that $4.
I mean, and like I said, sometimes it could be lack of knowledge. Just not knowing. So at the end of the day, but however, I'm not saying that we should promote obesity, but there's also, like I said, there are people out there who are naturally, hey, I'm just thick. Like, there's some kids that pop out, you can tell, like, you've been thick since you were a baby. Like, that's never changed.
That, but
right, and there's some people who are...
That's the exception, not the rule. There are a lot of kids who just fat to be fat.
So you hope that whoever parent is buying a Barbie, right, are not trying to say, hey, I hope that you become obese. Here's a Barbie. But they're going to buy the ones that look like, hey, hopefully this fits my body type. Because as an adult, a full adult, you by now know your body type.
I just feel like
what's your body type?
It pushes complacency. I'm a pole.
You're a ruler shape, right? I'm an hourglass shape. I know this due to like based on media and things like that, and learning about those shapes. So then, of course, I'm going to reach out to a Barbie doll that looks like me because I know my child's gonna look like a hour shape.
I'm not talking about.
You shouldn't be buying
you shouldn't be buying fluffy ones. They have fluffy Barbies now.
Well, these girls who are big, you can't discriminate them.
I don't want them to be complacent thinking they're okay.
The same way you don't want it, okay, but then you don't want to sit there and feel complacent that, hey, ruler shapes are not okay.
You can't change your bone structure.
And you can't, but some people are thicker. Some people, you can't change that. Like, no,
most of them are just fat.
Okay, but, and most people
are
hourglasses.
Things.
And then you might assume that, yeah, most people are hourglasses.
No, I'm saying there are a lot of people who are just fat. They're not. It's not I have a dietary problem and that's why I'm big. No, some people are, most of them. I'm not talking about, they made it curvy. And that's why they have ones with double chins. But my thing why do you need one with double chin? Okay, why do you need one with double chin?
So my thing is at the end of the day, are you saying that because there's not enough of them, they should be cut off? Because that's discriminatory.
I'm saying that there should not be Barbies with double chins. No.
So you should cut off the people that you feel that, because we don't agree to their body shape that they're born with.
The minuscule amount of people that have double chins by birth, yes.
Wow. Because
it's not going to just be used for people who actually have a problem.
It's not about problem. But my thing is, who are you to say it's a problem?
Health-wise, if you have a double chin, I kind of have a double chin. I'm running around like I need to get some work done because that's not okay. Health-wise, if you run around and you're obese, morbidly obese, your child is at risk. I have some cousins, three cousins really, but two of them that are really, really obese. And it really bothers me because one of them is like 8 or 9 and one of them is like 10 or 11. And matter of fact, this is my thing. This is why I'm so passionate about childhood obesity. I had a little girl. I'm not going to say her name. I used to pageant coach her. I used to be a pageant coach when I was younger. And I loved her. She was really big, but she had the biggest personality. She was still beautiful. And her mother fed her all kind of stuff. When she would do well, she would give her treats and candy and stuff. Little girl died. She was 6 years old. Mm-hmm. She died because her body couldn't handle her weight and she had sleep apnea because she had too much weight on her lungs. Her lungs stopped working and she died in her sleep because she was too big.
Right. Well, I mean,
things like that really bother me.
No, and I understand that, but I'm saying on the Barbies I saw, you showed me that's a Barbie.
That one, no. But I've seen them.
Well, I haven't seen a super big Barbie.
I've seen them.
You have to pull them
They
up.
have double chins and stuff. And it's like, oh,
is that the official Barbie or is that just a model?
No, that was one of the Barbies. The picture I showed you, that was on Twitter.
Okay, well, I have to see I haven't seen the one right now. I'm seeing that's thick on here. It's not that's a thick that you might just be born with. There are some that are like just because that one looks like a naturally thick girl. Like, oh, you're just natural. Like, you probably are fit. You just can't get any fitter than that. And, and I feel like for that, like that type of shape, that is fine. I feel like you have to represent those type of females, even if it's only 10%. We cannot discriminate from those females. Now, if it's something like who's like sloppy, like really, like this doesn't even look like you even tried in, one bit. Then yes, that's the issue. I don't think, but however, you just hope that a parent wouldn't want to promote that to their child. That's all.
This is America. They promote all kind of crap to their children. That is the time for our show.
Really?
Oh. Yeah. I wanted to pull up this Fat Barbie real quick, but
I really want to see this Fat Barbie. I want to see if it's even under the Barbie brand, because the Barbie brand has been holding it down. They've been having their perfection, so they're not trying to like even put it out there.
That's not it, but there's someone that's making fun of it. I'll pull it up later. Anywho, it's the Bombshell Show with my Ashola.
And call me Schizo.
She forgot her name.
I did. Go ahead.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram on Twitter, Bombshell Show TX, Instagram, The Bombshell Show.
And hit up on our website at bombshellshow.com. Hit me up on Dear Schizo. I got all the advice, all the good advice. So also, but follow me at Call Me Schizo, SKITZO. And my co-host.
She said she had all the good advice. My Ashola, MYISHOLA. And that's on everything. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the kind of stuff.
This that Bombshell Show.